meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets.
How come we go 3 fucking games with the worst offensive AL team and they score over 15 points against, or 15 runs against us? It was what was Sunday? Six runs by them? Can't believe that, right? The bullpen's terrible.
Like the game we went to Sunday?
Yeah.
It was 4-3.
4-3, whatever. But I think Saturday they let up 6 runs. But either way, it was
Friday they let up like what, 9?
9. Yeah, it was like 8 or 9. And then you go into last night against the Dodgers, all right, and you get Taylor Bashler. He went into the Detroit game Saturday and let up the game-winning run. He goes in yesterday and lets up the tying run and then 2 runs after that.
Yeah, your bullpen isn't very good.
It's terrible. I don't know what they bring in Familia and
Familia
Diaz.
walks the house.
He
but
walks
Diaz,
everybody.
Diaz
You got
is
like
good.
another 10 seconds in your minute.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a short. I need 2 minutes.
All right, fine.
Okay?
You get 2 minutes. That's
See?
the whole Mets song, so.
That's all right. You just replay it.
Okay.
So you get Familia in there in the 8th, and he either fucking blows it, or he gets through it, and then Diaz lets up a home run in the 9th. There's no in between. He is lights out when he has a lead, though, Diaz. I will give him that.
Imagine giving the Mets a lead, though.
And then, even with the starting pitching, DeGrom and Syndergaard have been terrible. DeGrom better over the last 3 or 4 starts. Because in the last 30 days, he's got a 2.92 ERA. But DeGrom can't seem to throw his changeup or his slider. And then Syndergaard can't throw a fastball for anything. Everybody's hitting home runs off him. And then I'm pissed about fucking Todd Frazier starting in the fucking lineup.
That's my boy,
No.
alright?
Trish, shut
every
up.
Time
Let him go.
every time he gets up, it is a ground ball, game inning ending double play.
Yeah,
Every time.
Yeah, he scored the game-winning
No,
run.
I don't care about that. He can have his moments, but all right,
There's
every
there's
other
a push
time,
bunt through the gap.
every time he gets
Beautiful
up, a good portion of the time, it's a game inning or inning-ending double play, and I'm sick of it. J.D. Davis,
Plus, he hit that kid with that bat.
he did hit that kid with that bat. J.D. Davis comes up through the minors, playing third base. He gets up to the majors, they're putting him out in left field. All right. You remember that game we were watching at the bowling alley where it hit off the corner of the wall, and he didn't know how to play it.
Won that game, though.
I don't care. Those mistakes can't happen. And we have all these guys that they just picked up for the outfield in the minor leagues. Why aren't they using them? Matt Kemp. Rajai Davis they just sent down. I know that was because of Conforto coming back. But guess what? We can't have a third baseman out in left field. It just does not work like that.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, cool.
All right, 2 points I would like to make. They just signed Matt Kemp, who hasn't really seen many.
They signed Rajai Davis, and then he came up hours later.
That was
late
kind
in the
of
game.
like a freak thing. Like that was cool. Don't get me wrong. when he hit the home
I'm just
run.
saying, by the end of this weekend, they should have brought one of
Yeah,
them
for
up.
sure. But Matt Kemp really hasn't seen probably too much in-game live action.
Didn't he play? He played like the first month of the season, half a month of the season.
Yeah, but still. But then he took time off, and then he just got signed again. Okay, and also, DeGrom might. I wouldn't even call it struggling. I just think he just had such high expectations coming into this year because of last year. And he's still going to be like a go-to guy, like no matter what happens.
No,
but
I'm not denying that.
Syndergaard is not reliable at all.
No, Syndergaard, I have a feeling he's going to end up like Harvey. He's
He's
starting to get very
approaching
mouthy.
Matt Harvey territory.
He's starting to get very mouthy with the press, and I don't like it.
And early in his career, he was a dog, and then he just kept falling off.
And you know what, I'm DeGrom, I'm not too angry, but you know when he goes 5 innings and throws 100 pitches in 5 innings, that can't happen.
Oh, of course. But that's what I'm saying is like all stars are going to have games like that. Even dudes like Chris Sale. Chris Sale at one point was 0-5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like he looked terrible, but like Chris Sale's still arguably
One of the best.
The best, or maybe one of the best. But then a guy like DeGrom, like he had such high expectations that everyone's like, oh, he's terrible, no, he's terrible. Like, yeah, he might be struggling for like this part of like the season, but you're not telling me that.
Oh, no, it's a
there's
long
not high,
season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But a dude again like Syndergaard, like he's not going to be good for you all year. He'll have those starts.
Oh, yeah. He
That's
does
just-
have a
that's-
few good starts, but I mean, and even with DeGrom last night, he went 5 innings with 100 pitches, but he kept it a 3-2 game.
That's what I'm saying. That's all you need out of your pitcher in the MLB. But your bullpen is so bad.
Bullpen lets up everything.
Diaz is, in my opinion, he is arguably the best closer in baseball. But again, he needs a lead.
He needs a
And
1
also,
or 2 run
it
lead.
doesn't help when your setup man is Familia, who walks the yard.
He walks, or he lets up so many singles. It's every time he gets in, I just expect runners on the corners.
I just want to point this out from Mets game last night where they lost to the Dodgers 8-5. Was that the score?
Yes, 8-5.
Bases loaded, top 8. 1 out. Balls hit to right field on a pop fly.
Yeah. They had all 3 fucking runners tagging up.
All 3 runners tag up. The runner on first decides this is a bad fucking idea and goes back to first.
Yeah.
Carlos Gómez, running from second to third, would have been safe if he put his right arm out.
Yep.
Because his right arm was ahead of the bag when he got tagged out. And when he got tagged out, the runner running home was initially ruled safe because they said that he reached home plate before Carlos Gómez was tagged out.
Yep.
And then upon further review, it was determined that was not the case.
Well, listen.
And any kind of hope the Mets had at a rally was gone right then and there.
When you're growing up and playing Little League, the first thing they tell you is to not get out at third base, not to end the inning at third base.
Bellinger did also have an unreal.
He did have he had an earlier throw.
Shouldn't have went. Carlos Gómez shouldn't have went. He would have been safe.
He would have been safe.
It was bad. It was a bad slide.
He just
9
didn't slide right.
out of 10 times, I think he's gonna be safe. But that one,
That's just like a freak
Bellinger
accident.
literally had.
It wasn't even. He should have been safe. It's just the guy stuck at his. If
His
the
arm
base, if
was-
the base is here, here's his right arm when he's tagged out.
Yeah.
It's just bad awareness of where the
Yeah.
base is. It's just so Mets.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, I don't expect anything less after hearing about Cespedes. So
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's a bad look. Fractures his ankle working on his farm.
he's never playing in a Mets jersey ever again. I guarantee it. We will not see him next year.
So somehow the Mets minute lasted 7 minutes.
I don't care.
Mets are really stopping the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the Mets of New York town. Of